Hi, it's Jen from Not So Mystical Tarot. This is going to be your love, romance, and relationship reading for Sun, Moon, or Rising sign of Gemini for May 2019. You can find me on Instagram at Not So Mystical Tarot or notsomysticaltarot.com. Everything is in the description if you would like a personal or private reading. So let's just get started. We're going to start out with our single Geminis. So first thing we have here is the Two of Swords. So we are ignoring something, the elephant in the room maybe. Let's see, what is it that we are ignoring? Either is there someone near us that we're not paying attention to, like right in front of our face? Yeah, okay, single Geminis. There is someone right in front of you that you're like, I don't see you, I'm not, maybe you're not interested, or maybe you just are not in that receiving mode, but you have a message right here from the Page of Wands that's all about like a little bit of sexy, like maybe you don't trust this person, maybe you see them but you're like peeking out of that blindfold and you're like, oh, I don't know if this person really likes me or if they just want a good time. I'm not sure what it is, but deciding not to decide is, I don't know, maybe you may want to think about it. Let's see for our single Geminis, what is this Two of Swords meaning? Are we deciding not to decide, or are we not looking because we think it's not a good idea? Well, you do have the Eight of Pentacles, so this tells me that you've done a little bit of work on yourself and you see this person, but you're like, because you're not sure if they're up to your standards. That's kind of what I'm feeling like. Or if you think that it's a lot of Mr. or Mrs. right now, but not like a long-term, because this Eight of Pentacles is long-term stuff. This is work and effort put into something and really making a relationship, making something happen. And you may be feeling like this Page of Wands here is just kind of wants to make the night happen. So let's see what we get here. Okay, well, you have the Six of Pentacles, which says, you know, hey, abundance is out, is abundance is here, you know, it's okay to share. And you have the Magician. So that's what's coming up with this Page of Wands. So I'm thinking there's a lot of possibility here to be really happy. This relationship is kind of what you make of it. I think this person could be Mr. or Mrs. right now, but it also has the potential to really become something that you want. But with this Magician here, everything is available to you, so it's on your terms. If you want more out of this relationship, you can have it, but it's about you definitely stating what you want, like saying, I am worth this much, I want this, and this, Mr. Page of Wands or Miss Page of Wands. If you can't give me this stuff, that's cool, but I'm just gonna stay over here and kind of like not decide. So I think you're at a point where you know who you are, you know what you want, and you're not sure that this Page of Wands here is serious or wants anything serious. So there is someone circling right around you, though. And now hang out until the end, because I'm going to do partnered Gemini really quickly. And then we're going to talk a little bit about our own self-care. And that doesn't matter if you're partnered or not partnered. So, all right, we're going to talk about our partnered Geminis. What do we have going on for our partnered Geminis? We have got the Two of Pentacles, which this shows that there could have been a little bit of a rocky, a little bit of an unbalance here. You get some choppy water here and some calm water here. So it looks like, hold on. Okay, sorry about that. We have somebody here, and they have a ginormous dog that my husband wanted me to see, and he didn't remember I was making a video. So anyways, back to our partner Geminis. So it looks like you are trying to kind of reestablish a balance here. Something could have gone on that was, you know, that caused a little bit of an upset. And that happens in any relationship. There's a little rough patch, a little bit of a rocky moment going on. But let's see what we have with it. We've got the King of Pentacles. So it looks like you definitely right yourself around. And the King of Pentacles is in control. So it looks like you could have had a little bit of a rough patch that sort of sent you feeling a little wonky and a little sideways. But you know what? it's all good. It looks like you're able to recover from that. And like I said, every relationship, you know, is not unicorns and flowers all the time. So the good news is if this already happened, you were able to run it around, that's great. And if it is currently happening or you're having that rough patch, know that you will be able to right that around. But let's get a little bit of clarification on this Two of Pentacles. You got the Four of Pentacles. Whatever this is making you feel a little bit guarded. You're feeling like, I don't want to say that you don't trust this person, but you're just feeling like, why is it my responsibility to handle everything? Why am I the one always having to rewrite the ship? I'm the one keeping everything under control. Why am I always that person? Why am I always the responsible person? That's kind of what I'm feeling here. And then with this King of Pentacles, you've got the World. So that's really awesome because, there we go. The World says anything you want to be, do, or have. So this relationship for our partner, Gemini, says, listen, even if it was a little rough and you're feeling a little resentful that you have to kind of keep things on track and that you feel like maybe you're the one who's always the glue handling things, when you bring this to this King of Pentacles, when you bring it to them and you explain it to them and you say, listen, this is not the way I want this to continue, I want better, they are fully on board with you. They're fully on board and ready to participate in making the relationship better. So I don't think you can really feel bad about that. That's just awesome. But it is what you make of it. And you do need to be specific about what you really want out of it. And like I said, even if you've been married a long time or whatever, there's nothing that says that you have to keep on doing things the same way forever, right? All right, so now we're back to everybody, all of our Geminis. So I hope our single Geminis hung out, because this is a part we talk about a little bit of self-care. And we have the Page of Cups. So this is about you being open, but not necessarily being splayed wide open. So this is about the relationship you have with yourself. And you may be, let me see if I can get this a little closer. You may be looking at things, you know, looking at the way that you conduct yourself, looking at the way that you handle your business emotionally, and thinking, man, maybe you've been a little closed off. If you look, this fish is like, hey, you can see him up close, right? And he's looking at that fish like, you know, and maybe this is something that we're working on. Geminis are air signs, and so it is tough sometimes to be open. Sometimes we just would rather be up in our heads. Let's get one more card to go with this, what we're working on for ourselves. Yeah, the Devil. So it is very easy for us to close off. Gemini is very, very easy for us to close off, fall into an old behavior pattern of, I don't need to deal with anything, I just got me, and kind of just get within our head, just to fall back into being in your head all the time. That is a very easy pattern to get back into. So just be aware of that. Because you have people that love you, and also you have you, that you need to take that time for yourself. Be open. Ask yourself, how, you know, don't just stuff it all down. How am I feeling about this? What do I want? But make sure that you ask yourself these questions, because a lot of times, especially air signs, we tend to just stuff everything down and be like, yeah, I'll deal with that emotional stuff later. And this page is saying, hey, you know, don't forget, you're a human person too. You know, you're not just the taskmaster. You do have feelings and emotions, and you do need to nurture those. So when you tend to get too busy or just want to, you know, stuff everything down, remember, there's more to life. And you got this Four of Wands. There's a lot more to life than just work, or, like I say, being stuck in your head. There's a lot more to life than that. So please don't forget that. And let's just get one more card about whatever this Devil is representing. A lot of times it's old behaviors, mistakes we've made in the past, you know, regrets, whatever, that are causing us. Yeah. Woo. Wow. You've got the King of Cups. So yeah, it is time to be open. You are in charge of your emotions. You're in charge of what people make you feel, or what you allow people to do to you emotionally. So just remember that. Don't feel like you're going to be too out of hand here. Nurture yourself. Take care of yourself, because what you do want is happiness. You do want that, and you have every right to have this King of Cups emotional fulfillment, as well as handling all the business of life in your head. You have the right to both things. So I wish you well. I hope you enjoyed our time together today, and I will talk to you soon. Thank you so much for watching.